So I've been doing a little mowing off camera, and I've got this area all ready for a new project. And I've made some new friends. Oops. My new wool farm. This is not a very good farm. That's what this farm's gonna be. It's gonna be a big old building for sheep. It's gonna be probably bigger than I'll need. I'll try to make use of it. I don't normally use wool all that often, but I got a big thing planned. You know what, let me show you all the materials. It's been quite a grind. Ooh, you know what, pit stop. Yeah. This is that horse I was talking about. You guys remember this guy. This is that horse that I, for whatever reason, was calling Curtis, but now we got two Curtises. So I'm gonna help myself tell the difference, because, I mean, they look pretty similar. They both got, like, white faces, right? But at least now they have clear differences in their names. Perfect. So here's what we got. Ooh, more distractions. More distractions. Yeah, that's right. I put this here to remind myself, along with mowing off camera, I also did some mining off camera. So I was looking for andesite for that building. We've got 4 boxes full of andesite, various andesite thingies. The rest some I mined out of the hole, some I traded for. I'll take you down there too. But this is exciting. I've never been able to do this in my base before. But now I have a base that I should be able to have clearance for this half stack or so of diamonds. There's still room to go up. That's awesome. Let's see what we get here. All these diamonds came from the same mine that I've been digging out. I just turned these up while pulling out some andesite. That's it. Okay, what do we got here? We got a stack and a half. That's awesome. I gotta show you this too. I'll show you that after this. So what we got here is some logs. We got the andesite. We got a bunch of stuff. Oh, these. This was really cool. I was talking to Fall Girl over in the jungle area, where we have a mini game district that we're clearing out for. We've all been putting in some time, especially Fall Girl has been putting in some time clearing out trees so that we can start building some games out there. And while I was out there talking to her, she dropped 3 stacks of shulker shells for me. And that is amazing, because that was the last thing I needed to make this build possible. Otherwise, we got redstone bits, some more redstone bits, some wool. I know it's a wool farm, but we need some wool to build it. And some more wood things, and that is it. And I will be putting that together this episode. Here's... Oh. You know what? Before I show you the book, let me just go down here. I'll show you a little thingy. Oh, these cats. These cats are out of control. They appear in here. The cats are coming from this breeder. Wait, how many beds do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why do I have 5 beds here? That's why I got so many cats, because I've got 5 beds. I think at some point I must have made this into a cat breeder on purpose. Now it's just been running cat breeding, and the cats just get everywhere. And what is this? Who put pigs in here? This doesn't... How did pigs get in my water stream? This is... There's nothing here. Okay, there's pigs. There's this tunnel. It goes to here. It goes to... Comes from here. There's nothing. Who put pigs in my water pipe? Well, I mean, I guess they're not doing anything but oinking. So, I guess they can stay. Alright, my cat problem maybe is fixed. Oh yeah, I have a pile of cats right here. Cats know how to go up ladders, but apparently they don't know how to get off of them So that's my stray cat collection up there, one of them. I have many. The cats have been running through this portal, and then this portal has no dedicated portal in the nether. So when they run back through the portal they come out of through here, they end up coming out in my tower. So now I just got stray cats everywhere. A lot of them in the tunnel here, and hi, see? But anyway, the reason I came here was to show you that I put in some masons, because andesite is really hard to find, because it's the color of stone. And instead of digging for andesite, I figured I'd have some masons, and just, you know, at least I can buy the polished andesite, which I use the most of, probably. And we had a guy over here too, but Curtis stole him. He didn't steal him. I gave this guy to Curtis. Curtis is looking for some particular masons, so I'm happy to help out, because these guys, the only thing I really cared about was this polished andesite, and that's fairly easy to get. Okay, so this book is something that me and Curtis had worked on. We went down here. I made a new floor. This is currently no real purpose, just kind of an idea room at the moment. We put up some signs, we worked out some ideas, and decided that it sucked, and we made a Google document. Then we put it in this book. So what this thing is, I'm not going to read the whole thing to you, is basically you got to pass this book off to someone without them noticing. And if they do notice you, you have to do one of these failure service options. The name of the game is Community Service the Game, and it's important to never sign this book. The gist of it basically is you got to pass this book off to somebody without them noticing. And if they do notice you, you have to do one of the tasks that are listed on pages 5 through 8. So you have to gather materials for the server, for like community materials, extend or maintain nether tunnels, do some landscaping in the shopping district, do some deforestation in the gaming district, which may or may not be covered at this point. Do a good deed, donate to charity, basically restock the new player chests, or you have to do the original task. Now these things are chosen by the person that catches you, so you don't want to get caught, and you don't want to give somebody a task that really sucks, because you've got the risk of having to do it yourself. So you will find your task on the very last page, and you can find the person that gave it to you on the previous page. So Curtis, his only task was to pass this book to the next person. And me, do an episode involving a beach. A beach. It's been a while since I've been to the beach. I don't even know what to do there. But before we go off on any vacations, let's start work on what Curtis has appropriately dubbed the Woolly Mammoth. I just had to take a break. That build took me 8 hours and 14 minutes according to the music I was listening to. I had Scar's good times with Scar. He's a hermit on the Hermitcraft server. I'm sure most of you guys are probably familiar with him. But anyway, he's got his time-lapse music and it was stuck in my head, so I put on a 10-hour loop of that song and I listened to it for 8 hours and 14 minutes without getting tired of it somehow. I still got a little bit more to do on that build, and I plan on just putting that song back on loop for the... Hopefully I'll have it done in the remainder. It's a 10-hour loop. I plan on getting that farm done next, but I needed a break. So here I am at Ravel's place. Look at the work he's done. It looks nice. Let's step back a little bit. This looks cool. I mean, I would probably open it up further, but this looks super neato even like this. But we're here to grab some rotten flesh because I told him I'd take his garbage. I plan on maybe get some clerics going. And whatever flesh we don't use for the clerics, I plan on giving it to Fall Girl. Because she inherited everything from Mark. And because I agreed to give Mark all my rotten flesh, not all of it, 65% of my rotten flesh, I'm going to give it to Fall Girl. Hey! 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 That was assault! Nope. Nope. Yep. Let's top off on our things here. I cannot tell you how much I love this Handy Dandy's box. This is one thing that I know I keep forgetting to show you guys, is that the hoppers are filled like this. You got one item in each slot, one item type. Then you can have filler items, but you got to have one type of filler item in this one, and then another type of filler item in the one next to it, so that you don't get them feeding into each other. So like if this was all nuggets, the nugget will go here, 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 and then pile up in here. Unless it was a full stack. I don't know if anybody else has put this together. It was an idea I had myself, but it's so handy to have that I can't imagine nobody else is doing this. I mean, I know other people have been doing similar things, like Etho was doing his Ender Chest Shulker Box filler upper, which was like, he'd put his Shulker Box in here, then he'd take hoppers, and then put hoppers all around. But it was up in the air, so he would just bloop, pop his box up there against the hoppers, and they would all feed in here. And then each of the hoppers, he'd have a box like that, box like that, and then they'd each be stocked up with 5 different items, and then you'd have a hopper here, then you could have 5 other items all filled up in here, and then you can have 25 different items stocked up inside of that, and you just plop your box up into the ceiling from underneath, and it will automatically fill. And I might do that because I've been getting much better about how I handle, like, look at this. This is a fine example of how to set these things up, where you just keep something in the slot. When you're done with it, you take your things, just be diligent to not take your last item. That way, when you pop this thing into your auto stocker, it will know exactly where to put it. By the way, also, I think I did a really, really good job making this base setup. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything. I'm just saying I think I finally did a good job catering to my own preferences. Like this is a little annoying. Like I might work on something a little better. I kind of hate having to pop the boxes off to reach into the barrel behind it, so I might think on how to fix that. But the rest of the stuff is amazing. I love this. I love this. I mean, I love having these and these everywhere that I can reach. I've got a portal here. It's everything I've ever dreamed of. And I don't like big bases. I don't like running all around. So having this all contained within one chunk of walking space is perfect for the way that I play. I don't know if you guys have noticed, by the way, we turned off zombie pigmen spawning from the portals because it serves no purpose. It serves no purpose at all. It's just annoying. So, let's get back to this thing. Hi, kitties. We got a little bit more work to do. You know, maybe it's a good idea to kind of take you on a tour before I put the walls up. It's really hard to get into this stuff once these walls are up. So let's have a walk around, and I'll show you. I'll show you the guts of this thing. We've got 2 levels. Each one holds 100 sheep. So 200 sheep will be in this farm, which is a ridiculous amount of sheep. I know nobody needs 200 sheep, but arguably nobody needs anything in Minecraft. So shut up. So each sheep, I know you can put, you can put 24 sheep in one single space, and then you can have a piston tape of grass going around underneath them. But the reason I set it up like this is this gives easy access for dyeing. I don't plan on actually fully stocking this. I might just dye them all different things and then let this whole thing fill up. But this is actually intended to be able to quickly stock up on whatever is needed. It like fills up a shulker box in like a half hour or something like that. Maybe I'll get back to you on that. I'll let you know how quick it goes once we actually get running, because this thing is not enabled yet. There's going to be mine carts going on underneath there. You can see there's a little unloader station here. There's another minecart unloader right here. There's a couple hoppers there. It's a double hopper minecart unloader. It gets shot into this through the wall. The bottom layer down there gets shot down. There's a dropper down in there that shoots stuff into the stream. And then it goes up there into a sorter column. And the sorter, this is where the sorter section is. And then it goes down into the storage section. And then there's 10 rows of storage for each one. There's 16 columns for all the colors. And you may have noticed that the bottom has a row of observers with levers. And these are to control some stuff in the back. Let me plow through this crowd and show you it's spooky out. Let's sleepies. So back here we have the storage redstone. And what's going on here is this section up here is just a standard sorter. This thingy right here is a dropper at the end that will have a lava pocket to dump all the stuff into. And I got lazy and just threw a couple observers up there that are just going to go forever. Whatever. The section here is a thingy I threw together to disable or enable an automatic shutoff. So what goes on here is that here's the sorter section, and just below it is, oh, you can't see it. The storage is, the storage hoppers are all behind this black wool. So if all the shulker boxes and hoppers back up to the point right here, just below here, it'll read through the wool. Oh no, the comparators down there will read through this wool block if this hopper ever backs up. If any items stay in this hopper, this comparator underneath here will turn on. Items passing through don't activate this. Only items that stay in the hopper will activate this. And if that happens, this piston will push down and it will activate this, or rather it will deactivate this repeater, which will then activate this torch. 15 of those power this, the other one powers this, and that powers this, and then that will lead to, this is missing some dust. That will power this, and then this will go around, and that will shut the machine off, which is normally controlled by this lever on the wall. I'll go over what happens when the machine's turned on and off. That probably should have been step 1, but whatever. So this will turn the machine off, but got this handy dandy little thing down here. Those levers over the observers that we talked about we'll push this forward and backwards to power up this row, which will shut this off, which will turn this on. So basically what those levers do is it is a shut off bypass. So that way, if I've got maybe like, let's say I want to do 80% yellow wool, which is actually my plan, and then like 10% red and 10% black, something like that. And then I can tell it to ignore the black and red. Also, this row that goes up, what these pistons do is they push up a redstone block there, which will turn on an indicator lamp inside here up on the top. And that will tell me which column is filled and stopping the machine from running. That way I could opt to disable that column, or I'll know that I should go re-dye some sheep or something. So here's the machine on. Now I've got trapdoors here. You can hear it's already shearing. When it's off, the trapdoors flip down so I can reach in to dye. But when it's on, the doors flip up and make it so that the blocks that they drop don't just fly out on the bottom underneath here. So how it works is I've got minecarts. I don't have minecarts in yet, but I will. The minecart will be running underneath here collecting all the wool from all the sheep. I've also got torches, and I've got this redstone line back there that turns on and off these torches here. Then I've got a redstone line here that turns on and off these torches here. These ones, well, the ones underneath here are for the trapdoors. The ones here, not to be confused with this is for the rails. This row is for the shears, the dispensers. So we've got these little redstone crosses here, which power the dispensers. If you force power them on, they won't be able to continue firing after that. So that's what turns the machine on and off. And then we've got some little ladder accesses here so we can maintain the sheep and stuff. I gotta come back and fill a couple stragglers. But what's going on up here is this is just a loop, or not a loop, but it's a zigzaggy back and forthy path for a minecart to pull shears out of this chest over here and just drop it into any dispenser that needs some topping off. And I have a lamp on the wall for each level to let me know if the chest is empty, which they both are empty. And so that means it's time to come back and stock things up. I don't have these attached to the shutoff for the machine, and I'm not sure if I will. I may not. I don't know. I don't know if I care. I've got my normal ender chest set up, and then a couple chests here for... Looks like Curtis is storing some iron there. That's a good idea. And some wheat. That's also a good idea. These are intended for dyes, and I might get a little fancier with this, but for now I just got a couple chests. Whatever. Oh, I've got a lamp here. This lamp will tell me that the machine has been shut off by this automatic shut off thing. So underneath here there is a blinky clock thing. You know what, let's just force this on and I'll show you. Okay, so if this machine were to overfill in one of the active columns, it should power this. Then there we go. Got a couple note blocks here. I really love the sound of the combination of glowstone and emerald blocks. They give a nice, peaceful yet annoying enough sound together with the right pitches. This is a quadruple carpet setup. Oh yeah, perfect timing. Yeah, so we have a friend. This is 4 carpets stacked up on top of each other, and mobs don't know how to deal with this. Yeah, tell your friends. Come on, everybody. Oh, except this. When you get more of them that come and visit you, they might start to push each other. And that's how the sheep are doing what they're doing.
they're pushing each other across this. So that's why I put double, so that if one of them ends up on there, he still kind of doesn't know what's going on. I'll take you for a little peeky down there. See? Yeah, we got... You can only see 3, but there's another one underneath there. Yeah, they just don't know how to pathfind over 4 carpets. I've seen it seem to happen with 3 carpets, but it didn't work with this, so it's 4. The reason I did the carpets is because I'm dumb, and I don't trust myself to not shut this door. But I'm supposed to shut the door. Now, you may be wondering why I didn't make a landing bay for this building, and I'm wondering the same thing. My plan was to continue making buildings that had landing bays instead. Oh, no, no, no! Here I go. It's just dirt. And that witch farm kind of looks like a flag. I'm not turning that into a flag. Now, you know, I've had this on the back burner because I've been very, very distracted by what's going on over there. But I gotta think about something here. My task is that I have to do an episode involving a beach. And I don't go to the beach. I'm not a beach goer. I'm a vampire. I work night shift. I don't go places. I don't do things. So I'm not quite sure what humans do at the beach, but I'm going to try my best. Actually, I'm probably not going to try my best, but I'm going to try something. Let's see what we can do at the beach. I don't know, what do people do at the beach? Okay, we're supposed to make an attempt to pass the book within a week. And it's been a couple days since I got this book already. So I really gotta figure out, one, I have to complete this task. And then 2, I need to pass this to someone. There's so much pressure. The worst part about this particular task is that I am an indecisive person. I don't know how to just go do things. I gotta sit around and think about it. It's just the way I operate. It's not cool. I'm not bragging. I hate it. When I made this wool farm, that's not the wool farm. When I made this wool farm, I spent probably a week in creative, just kind of derping around, making sure things work, making adjustments, because that's just what I do. I can't just make a thing. So something as open-ended as do an episode involving a beach is a nightmare for me. If somebody said, go build a sandcastle on a beach, I'd be all over that. I mean, I might have a little trouble getting the design together, but at least I would have a specific task. This, I feel like he was trying to be nice here, but this doesn't work for me. This is torture. This is absolute torture. So what am I going to go do? I'm going to go to a beach, and I'm going to go see if I can have any kind of fun at a beach. Let's make a fun little beach box. Let's make it colored fun, like, you know, beaches are yellow. Let's do yellow. Maybe we should pack a picnic lunch. What do people eat at the beach? Do people eat at the beach? I've studied the humans, but this is kind of some unfamiliar territory. I guess let's just go to a beach and see what we can do. So I've located a beach. So now, let's get our fun little beach box out. And I'm thinking maybe I'll use a little bit of oak. I need a crafting table. Oh, right there. Let's craft up some of these guys. I guess some of these guys. I don't know what I'm doing at all. Maybe we'll even do some of these guys. That seems fun. Cool. Yeah. Alright, some of these. Alright. Yep. Just gonna mainly use oak. And we'll see what happens. I'll grab some of this. Okay, let's maybe make... yeah, I think the first thing that we're gonna need here is probably a full liquor bar. Yeah, so now I can come up here and get my drinks. Drinks are very important at the beach and everywhere. Yeah, this is beachy. I'm just, you know, lounging, You know what? Ooh, I should make a lounge chair. Where shall I lounge? Perhaps right here. Here I go. Am I doing it? Is this what people like at the beach? Ooh, you know what I need here? I'm gonna get a little too tan if I don't put up an umbrella. Or I might even get burnt. Nobody wants to get burnt. Yes, it's perfect. Now I don't have to worry about evil global warming sun rays. Hooray. Yeah, the beach kind of sucks. Need another drink. Barkeep. 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 What else do the humans do at the beach? Oh, wait a minute. Haha! I keep sinking. I need a floaty. There we go. Super fun. Joyous occasion. I'm not used to getting this much vitamin D. It burns us. Ooh, we can make a sandcastle. Oh, let's get a spoon. Wait, I had sand. It's perfect. Hooray. Ooh, I could do that thing where, like, I bury myself. This was a bad idea. Yay, beach. Don't you just love sunsets on the beach? Look at how beautiful this is. Oh, I need to sit in my spot. Yeah, let's just relax and enjoy the sunset before the creepers come and blow everything up. So peaceful. You know what? I also hear that it is a thing that people do. Is they enjoy long walks on the beach. So let's do that. Let's have a nice long walk on the beach. Not very good at walking. You know, as much as I don't like beaches, or walking, or doing anything for very long, that wasn't actually all that bad. Ooh, we can have a bonfire. Let's have a bonfire at the beach. Good old beachside bonfire. Well, as much fun as I had, just like real life, I can't really take this much longer, so I'm gonna go get all my junk, put it in my trunk, and get out of here. Okay. The sooner we finish this, the sooner we can have way more wool than anyone ever needs, ever, for any reason. Perfect landing. So what are we even doing here? What do I need 200 sheep for? I'll tell you what I need it for. Nothing at all, because this is way more overkill than I thought it was gonna be. As always.
But here's what we got. We've got a factory for as much wool as we'll ever need. The stuff just goes. And we're setting up for a little project. It's a bit of a surprise project. I've already collected enough yellow wool, but it also needs orange and black. We're gonna do some brown and some lime. Oh, you guys probably haven't even seen this thing run yet. Boom. Oh, what do we got? Okay, yellow is full. Yeah, by the way, yeah, we ran this thing long enough to fill up yellow, which, guess what? It was only a couple hours. It was like 2 hours to fill that up. So here's how this works. We're gonna bypass that. Now the machine doesn't care that it's full. And actually, there's no yellow sheep anyway, so there's not gonna be any yellow wool going to the garbage. I haven't put that lava in there yet. I'll do that at some point. But yeah, we're gonna get some black, some red, some brown, and some lime. So pretty much this whole spectrum right here, or yeah, from, yeah, this whole, isn't that weird? This whole part of the spectrum, black to lime. Then we're gonna go build something. This thing goes fast. Look at my my observation window. So many coming in. Okay, guys, this episode is running extremely long because I just couldn't manage to shut up for whatever reason. But we've got 2 things to take care of. One, Griffin needs a bed. The other thing is this book. And I'm gonna try to give it to Griff. I'd like to see what he can build in the gaming district. Now, where is he? Aha. Oh. Okay, I'm making an executive decision based off of official Griffin's misunderstanding, or I guess it wasn't really misunderstood, it just wasn't totally clear. We're gonna make it so that if you're caught, they keep the book, but you also get a task from the service options. Before it wasn't totally clear, but it was implied that the book does not get passed. But now we're gonna make it so that the book passing does happen. I wonder if that would have been a legitimate pass, or if he would have noticed then. Let's see if he notices. Would that count? That would totally count. I think I just got him for real this time. Goodbye. Okay, maybe not goodbye. He's picking up my task. You are going to get 1 shulker's worth of materials for the nether tunnels. Or die. Oh! You heard it, people. Off to the nether. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today on this super long episode. It's been a lot of fun. A special thank you to Curtis Does a Dig for filling up half of the shears and sheep at the wool farm. Don't forget to check out his channel if you haven't. His link is in the description. I've already got some exciting things ready for next episode. I can't wait to get started. And hopefully we get to see Griffin make something fun in the gaming district. He's already tossing around some interesting ideas. And one last thing. It would be a huge, huge, huge help if you, yes, I mean you, would share this episode with your Minecraft friends. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time on our adventure to be the greatest of all time.